ADC Fire Department spokesman said a man jumped a fence outside the old executive office building at 17th and G Streets. EMTs responded to treat the man, and he was in the custody of the Secret Service. The White House was placed on lockdown as a result of the incident based on the proximity of the incident to the White House. The lockdown began around 4 p.m. and was lifted within 30 minutes. The Secret Service said the White House was placed under a state of lockdown called a Condition Yellow.
The White House was alive with holiday merriment on Christmas Eve, 1929. In the East Room, President Hoover hosted a party for staffers and their families. Suddenly, at 8 p.m., a messenger smelled smoke from the West Wing. 200,000 government pamphlets were ablaze in the attic. 19 engine companies from the Washington, D.C. Fire Department rushed to the scene. Firefighters broke in through a skylight and hacked holes in the roof. Staffers crawled through a window to reach the president's desk and began removing documents. Secret Service agents carried out Hoover's chair and the presidential flag. As the men worked, freezing temperatures formed sheets of ice and made battling the blaze even more treacherous. By 10:30, the fire had been put out. 2 firemen were taken to the hospital with injuries. The executive offices and press room were heavily damaged. Reporters and staff lost many personal effects and files. On Christmas morning, President Hoover and several cabinet members sloshed through the still-standing water and surveyed the damage. The White House was not insured, so officials had to ask Congress for funds for repairs. Hoover moved back into the West Wing 4 months later in April 1930. At his first press conference, he told reporters, "I will just welcome you back to the new White House. You will be more comfortable, and so will I." At that year's Christmas party, there wasn't a fire, just toy fire trucks for all of the children. Those trucks and the last major fire in the White House are the inspiration for this year's White House Christmas ornament. All proceeds from the ornaments support the mission of the nonpartisan, nonprofit White House Historical Association to preserve the stories and history of the White House for future generations.
You're fired. But so, that's right, we'll fire Hillary. Hillary, you're fired. Believe me.
She'll adore you. How'd you like that, Miramar?
Trying to get cold. Come on.
You want some more? Yeah, let's see some more.
We don't want Grandma's hot sauce. We want the wall of fire.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was just a shot across the bow.
That's right. Let's see the wall of fire, EOD.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Feel the heat. Way to go, EOD.
Look at it now. I'm pissed now.
Let's hear a huge round of applause to all the folks from the Explosive Ordnance Bomb Disposal Gang, Tom, Chris, and all the local gang, all the technicians. And Matt Jolly, glad to have you aboard, my friend. Hope we can do it many more years to come.
Let's do it tomorrow.
Let's do. Ladies and gentlemen, please, on your way home, be careful going down the steps of the bleachers. Please don't be in a hurry on your way home.
This is Dabu7 reporting on breaking news that a suspicious package has been seen by the Secret Service and has sparked an evacuation of the White House North Lawn. They are stating that journalists are being held in the briefing room, that the roads around the White House have been closed, all traffic shut down, and at the moment we have no other details. So this is a breaking situation, as I said before, the North Lawn being evacuated at the White House because of this package. We'll have to wait and see if they detonate it on scene, remove it, what goes on with it, what they declare it was. But we've seen recent events here at the White House that have raised some eyebrows. A woman here arrested recently for showing up there for the third time, demanding that she wanted to speak to Trump. And there have been other incidents as well around the fence and the lawn. So I'll continue to update as I get info on this, but as of right now, that's what we know. The North Lawn evacuated at the White House because of this package. Everything on lockdown. Make sure you're following me on Twitter for the latest updates. I'll leave a link below. It's been Dabu7.